Hi, I'm Andy Garcia, and I'm here in support of Heartbeat of a Planet, where the music lives.
Hey, I'm Phil.
And I'm Erin, and this is Heartbeat of a Planet.
Stay tuned.
Loving this language as a universal tone moves as a melody through the hearts of everyone. Sing from your soul, the spirit that we share. Magical music spreading power everywhere. Let your body move, pulsing with the groove. Everybody's dancing through the heartbeat of a planet. Heartbeat of a planet. Let your body move, pulsing with the groove. Everybody's dancing through the heartbeat of a planet.
That's right, we're back. It's Thursday, 6 o'clock time. I'm Phil.
And I'm Erin, and this is Heartbeat of a Planet. And today we have once again as our guest, Brian Senator.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome, Brian.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank
Let's
you.
just start off from where we left off the last time. Last time, Brian had 2 girlfriends at the same time. This is a couple of months back. And now he has
It's been more than a couple
Been more a
of
couple
months.
months.
back. It's been a while
He's
back.
trying to get me in trouble
It's been
already.
a while back.
And now he has a wife.
I do.
Tell us about this match made in heaven.
My lovely wife Laura is sitting right over there.
Laura, give Laura a round of
Thanks,
applause.
Yes, everybody.
Welcome, Laura.
Brave
Welcome.
woman you are.
Yeah. So I promise not to talk too much shit about you
Okay.
today, but
That's
I'm warming up.
That's
you
all right.
know?
That's all right.
So what's been happening, Brian?
Okay, last time we were here with Christopher. Remember Christopher?
Yes,
You
yes,
want-
Christopher, the head of the Native American Church.
Right, the head of the Native American
the
Church.
CIA
With
wannabe.
the,
Marijuana
harmonica-
Initiative.
Yes,
yeah, great
yes.
harmonica player though.
Yeah.
Fantastic harmonica.
Okay,
player.
Out
so
of his mind, but great on his harmonica.
Well, we gotta know, what percentage of the stories are true, or do we know? Will we ever know?
I found out. Well,
You found out.
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
It's really hard to tell, and that became a point of contention. That led to a lot of stuff, but I'll tell you the story. We were just got off the road, or finishing up off the road in Westport, which is north of San Francisco.
Okay.
And because Christopher is part of the Native American Church, or whatever the heck that was,
Yeah.
that was basically so he could legally move large quantities of marijuana.
Okay.
And this is not a secret. I mean,
Right.
you know. So
He's very out and proud.
he's very out and proud about it.
Yeah.
About a lot of things.
About the lesbians.
Lesbians
Right,
and everything.
right.
Lesbians,
He's
right.
right. He was the impregnator of many lesbians. So, I have a friend who shall remain nameless up in Northern California who owns a lot of property, like hundreds of acres, and so he has growers up there.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, because it's up near Humboldt and all that stuff. So Christopher wanted to be introduced. Now that's a very small community up there.
Right.
Okay.
Very tiny, very close-knit. Even the few people that grow, they're all friends. I mean, it's such a small-knit community up there that when they're going to do raids on the land, the police captain will call my friend and go, "Hey, could we hunt on your land next Wednesday around noon?" And he'll go,
Oh,
"Oh, yeah,
wow.
sure." So it's like sort of a tip-off.
Yeah.
So these people don't fool around. And needless to say, Christopher's personality
Yes.
sort of, it was just rough from the get-go. So
I could understand
He's
that.
got a very large personality.
he's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
large personality, tells a lot of stories. I'm not so sure how many which of are true, but so point being, we get up there and he decides that he's going to do this deal, blah blah blah. Fine, goes over fine. So we could do another one. And we're talking not huge deals, maybe like 30 or 40 pounds of marijuana. I don't know. It's not my
It's not your
area of
expertise. Yeah.
expertise, so I don't know if that's a great deal or
Don't
not.
lie to us, Brian.
No, I smoke my fair share of it, don't get me wrong, but the trafficking of large amounts is not my deal. So something went down where my friend, I almost said his name too, my friend, Christopher pulled one of his deals
Yeah.
where he promised way more than he could deliver and then tried to weasel out of it and all that stuff. Well, that didn't go over so well with my friend, who just so happened to who had been in the Spanish Mafia. So Christopher tries to take off. I'm staying at my friend's beach house.
Yeah.
And Christopher has pretty much left me there because he realizes he screwed up.
With that hand gesture you're doing, I'm just imagining him
Th-
trying
this-
to sneak out
No,
under a fence.
That's precisely the way it was because I'm envisioning the house right now with the door and he goes out and there's the street. So I convince him to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my friend is not a large person. He's rather short, but he's got this very intense look,
Right?
right? He's sort of the antithesis of Christopher. He's no bullshit.
Okay.
So, he's these piercing blue eyes that will look right through you. And we had spent a lot of time together, and he's a dear friend, and he had told me stories about his time doing that stuff, and so he's not someone to be trifled with. So Christopher comes over, and we're sitting on the couch. It's myself right about here, Christopher, and my friend.
Okay.
Now, because my friend has told me all
Yeah.
these stories, it's hard not to say his name.
He was talking about the
Doesn't matter.
artist.
The artist. Because my friend and I have shared all these stories, and we're very close. You know, when you have a close friend, you can sort of pick up on if they're going to do something it's unspoken.
Yeah.
I hope the end of the story is worth this long-winded interrupt. So Christopher's sitting there, my friend's sitting there, I'm sitting here, and Christopher's already starting with his BS. And my friend and I are acting like gangsters.
Yeah.
Christopher's continues to get redder and redder, and his speech continues to get faster and faster, and I'm looking at my friend and go, it's pretty nice outside today, isn't it? You know, just sort of ignoring.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend looks at me and goes, hey, do me a favor, go in the kitchen and get the big clippers. I'm like, oh, okay. And we had just had them because, you know, it's sort of an outdoorsy sort of place, so I know where all the tools are at. And it's these nice size clippers with the
Yeah.
crescent,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to use cut small branches or fingers.
Yeah.
So I come back like deadpan with the clippers in my hand, nonchalantly. I go, here you go. And I hand them to him. Now, Christopher's really talking fast, like a mile a minute. He's looking at the clippers, looking at the clippers. And my friend goes, okay, that's enough. He goes, let me see your hand for a second. And Christopher was a rather large man, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
his
yeah.
belly already hung out like this. So he's got it resting up here. So it's not hard to,
Yeah.
you know, he doesn't have a lot of places to hide it. So, because sorry, my friend gets a hold of his finger,
Uh-huh.
and he goes, no, I'm going to tell you something. He goes, I can't tell you exactly what the terms were, but it was either you're going to do this or you're going to beg me to take this finger off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So needless to say, Christopher, I think, wet himself, got very, very red in the face, and then I think the next morning made good on what he was supposed to make good on.
That's
Right.
good. And you haven't seen him since?
No, I haven't seen him since. I spoke to him on the phone. He's somewhere back east. Claims he's doing music. I don't know. Hard to tell.
Wow.
But he might just be in Topanga.
Oh, no, he's not in Topanga.
No.
They ran him out of
Definitely
Topanga.
not.
Definitely.
Oh,
not.
they ran him out of California, I think. We did this other crazy thing when we were up there because they're close-knit sort of friends. One of them's a female. You know, there's like 3 or 4 of them are guys and one's a female. And they're just really like family. So we hang out at the house, just sit around, talk, make food. Christopher took a liking to her, and she took a liking to him.
Someone took a liking to
Oh, can you believe it? So then he goes absolutely bananas. He goes over and tries to borrow money from the other guy to help pay this girl's taxes, and they're like, what is this guy doing? And I had to make all these apologies. I'm like, look, I didn't know he was such a maniac. I'm really sorry. They're like, no, you're fine. But he's
He's out of control.
got to go.
He's got to go. So now he's back east somewhere.
Burning
doing
more
some,
bridges over there.
Wow.
Hustling somewhere else.
So how times have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit more normal today.
It's a bit more normal.
I
We
bet
have
talk
the
more
lovely
shit.
Laura.
The lovely Laura over there. She actually is the organizer of this next tour that we're doing.
Oh, fantastic. Let's hear
I
it.
think you should come on and just show your face so we know who you are. Come on,
Come
Laura.
on.
Oh, she's going to do
It couldn't
it.
be that bad.
Here we go. I ain't give him a kiss. Here comes the bride, everybody.
Here she is.
Here comes the bride.
Hi, babe.
There she is.
So,
This is the lovely Laura. And they just got married. When did you guys get married?
26th.
Yeah. So
Of
like
September.
4 days ago.
Was it 4 days ago?
5 days.
Yeah.
5 days ago.
5.
Five whole
Wow.
days ago. You guys
Now-
act as if it was like 3 years ago.
Old married couple.
Old married.
5.
And if you're wondering about the rings, we're dismissing with the conventional things. We're getting matching tattoos, so that's the reason for
Oh, sweet.
no rings at the moment.
Wait.
Tattoo wedding band.
Tattoo wedding band.
On your fingers?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if
Very
you want, I
nice.
can just put a little black marker on
We
today.
tried
Do
Sharpie,
it
but it
for you.
washes off.
Cheaper.
Yeah, we don't have our rings on either.
We don't
Oh, I
know.
noticed that you guys don't. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah,
Everything's fine.
Our rings are
I
just...
don't like
I
it.
don't know. You guys
Our
said that in
rings
unison. Everything's
no,
fine.
really, everything's fine.
Oh, that's
Honestly, people, You
Right
might
then.
only see one
Okay,
of us
well,
next
thank you. Let's
week.
give them a round of
Laura.
applause for the newlyweds and the lovely Laura.
She's fabulous, Dolly. Fabulous.
Thank you, Laura.
I'm going to ask, have you wrote a song about Laura yet?
I did. I wrote it. It's on piano though.
Oh.
I wrote it the first 3 days. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I
So
did.
we've only
Well-
known each other for 3 days.
That's
and we
it's
get
called
married very
3 Day
soon.
Blues is what it was.
3 days blues.
I got the 3 Day
We've been
Blues.
trapped in a small room.
Mm-hmm. Close quarters, 3 Day Blues.
So that's on piano though, so we
That's
can't
on
hear
piano.
that.
Yeah, so we can't
Okay,
hear that.
well maybe someday in the future you can record that and we can hear that.
I would love to do that.
It'd be
I'll
brilliant.
send it to you.
That'd be awesome. Do you have something that we can hear today?
Sure. We got something.
Is this the Christopher Blues?
No, it's not the Christopher Blues.
How long did you know Christopher for?
You know, Christopher, actually, I mean, he had legitimate things that he did in the entertainment industry, which is why, I mean, I vetted him.
Well, he was an
I looked him
amazing
up.
harmonica player.
He's a great harmonica player. I mean, and definitely did the things he said he did in music, but I guess at some point along the way he went bananas. I don't know.
Too much drugs
Well, I
for
know
that
what it is. It
man.
was the
Think
time
so?
he spent in prison when the CIA had him locked up, and then it was all the fathering of the lesbian babies. These things will mess with your head.
That would tax heavy on anybody, I think.
Yeah, and even if it's all a load of bullshit, it would be heavy on your head anyway with making all of that up.
I would be
We'll
dead.
never
I mean,
know.
that's just a lot of activity.
It is a lot
I
of
don't think
activity.
that, like he possessed the energy to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, he would get winded walking up a set of stairs.
he would do, you're
I just
100%
don't see him
right. You got
impregnating-
winded walking in the house to the studio.
I don't see him impregnating armies of lesbians. I just don't see it happening.
No, me neither.
That's a lot of conversion you have to do.
So anyway, everyone, this is Heartbeat of a Planet Garden Sessions today.
That's right.
And Brian Sennett is going to play you some awesome
We're actually going to play
music.
some music. The song's called Smile. Tell me what you feel, and what you really mean to me, yeah. Beg and borrow, steal, and all that shit you gave away, yeah. Hold me, give me just a minute of your time, my dear. Try to make it clear, yeah. Don't scold me, tell me, baby, everything's gonna be alright if you just stay the night. Only wanna see you smile, yeah. Only wanna stay for a while. Get back on you, yeah. That's what you want me to do, yeah. Yeah. Tell me what you feel and why you said goodbye last night. Yeah. Ain't it big a deal the way we always fuss and fight? Hold me, give me just a minute of your time, my dear. Try to make it clear. Don't scold me, tell me, baby, everything's gonna be alright if you just stay the night. Only wanna see you smile, yeah. Only wanna stay for a while. Get back onto you, babe. That's what you want me to do.
Ooh. And there we are, we're smiling, people.
Was
That
that
was
alright?
awesome.
That was
awesome.
great.
I was just gonna say, no matter how many times I hear your voice, it always catches me off guard.
Aw,
You got such
thank
a
you.
great voice.
I think I
It's
moved my bracelet though because it was clicking on the top
Yeah,
of the guitar.
it's a very-
Unnecessary percussion.
Very pretty voice. Right.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Is it pretty?
It's very pretty. So, tell us about this tour. Where are you going?
Okay, we're gonna start. It's not gonna be a huge one, and it's just a self sort of. Well, we're gonna have investors, but it's not gonna be a really major deal. But it'll be big enough. We're up north of California to Seattle, Gig Harbor, Portland, then a stop in near Phoenix. That's more to see my father. Then I think, are 4 cities in Georgia. Then Pittsburgh, which is actually, we know the venue in Pittsburgh. It's the Hard Rock Cafe. And then New York City.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice little...
That sounds.
So
like
you
a perfect
flying,
tour.
driving?
Where we're going to go by bus.
By bus?
Yeah, by some type of ultra luxurious RV, I'm sure.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but it'll be good. You know, it's more to facilitate so I could take her on the road with me. You know, it's just...
Aw. that's
Yeah,
very
why not,
sweet.
right?
Oh,
And she's really good at it.
look
And no, and
this.
it's her actually. It's her doing most of the organizing because of her family, she has a lot of friends and contacts in that area and family in that area. So it's pretty much a
So she's going to be your tour manager.
yeah. It's pretty much a really even, nice match.
That's
Unexpected
fantastic.
thing.
You should do a cover of "How Would I Live Without You."
Oh, we sang Barry Manilow songs to each other the other night. It was pathetic.
Oh.
Really pathetic.
Which songs?
Can't Smile Without You. What was the other one? I don't know, some sappy one that we both ended up crying over the laptop on. And I put a halt to it. I'm like, all right, that's enough.
And this is the guy that had 2 girlfriends the last time we saw him, and now he's
Yeah.
singing Barry Manilow to the love of his life, going on tour around the
What
country.
can you do? You can't say no,
No, you
You
can't.
can't. You can't.
right?
No, you
You
can't.
gotta just go with it.
You have to. I mean, it's really, we explain to people, this is going to be like the love show.
Yeah, it is.
We explain to
That's
people
better.
that there's really no choice. I mean, you don't really even choose to be with that one person when you find them. It's sort of just like, you go, okay, now I can't imagine you not being around all the time. It's just a no-brainer. It sort of chooses you.
Everyone, if you could see right now, she looks like she's got a tear coming in her eyes.
I'm crying a little tear.
Oh, this is. Oh.
She's a cutie, isn't she?
She's adorable.
The lovely Laura. There she is.
We are talking about somebody, not an animal in the garden.
on
She's
camera.
adorable.
She came on camera.
Aw.
I like this outdoor gardening session thing.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
it?
It's
we're trying
nice.
to do a little bit more relaxed,
It's a little more,
more
well,
in nature.
yeah, a little more airy, obviously.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's less hot than it is in the studio.
It is less hot.
Yeah, and it's earlier in the day, so I'm a bit more with it.
There you go. There you go. I
I'm
was
the
surprised to
reverse,
come in and
but-
see
You're
the
the
whole...
reverse.
Yes,
and,
I don't wake up until about 4 in the afternoon.
Was that the truth?
Well, no, I mean I'm physically awake, but my brain doesn't fully wake up.
Oh, I
so-
get it. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. Oh, you guys...
She doesn't have a coffee.
Oh, I see. And you're... as soon as
I'm
you
an
wake up...
morning person.
That's the way I am.
I
So she is
can't
too.
help it. Morning is
Awake.
all about the morning. Best
Mhm.
time
I
of day.
love
To
the
get
morning.
anything done, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the morning is the best time. It's
Mhm.
just hard to see it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
evening's made for television for me right now. Mad Men. That's all
Yeah,
I'm made for right
we're
now.
Mad Men?
behind, but we've been watching Netflix.
God.
Oh, Netflix?
All we watch is Netflix.
There's a
Uh,
great... I have to tell them about it, right? There's a great documentary on Netflix. I'm sure you guys like documentaries. It's called Children of the Pyre, Pyre.
Okay.
And it's a documentary about these children in India that for 6 or 7 years, and they're small children, probably 10, 11, 12 years old maybe, their job is to burn the bodies at this one spot in India because it's such a holy site that no matter what you do, apparently if you're cremated there, you'll go to where you're supposed to go in that religion.
Okay.
But, atheist folks. But, it's really like amazing how these children, I mean, it's just the worst environment. It's nothing but constant burning bodies, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, right out in the open, you
Yeah.
know, melting feet, and they have to adjust things with sticks, and just watch it. Children of the Pyre.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
worth
we'll
it.
check that out.
Sounds very
Worth,
intense.
even if you don't like any of that stuff, you'll like this.
Sounds very intense.
Anyway, just change subject.
Yeah.
You can tell that this is a garden session. You can hear the lawnmowers, the strimmers.
Fantastic.
I'm
the
just
real
wondering,
shit.
great and powerful Oz behind the camera. Are we gonna need to cut? So Brian was just saying that he has 3 albums.
I do.
coming out.
I have a big library of songs up on my website on Reverb Nation, and there's got to be 60 or something like that, 40, 50, 60. So I was at a friend of mine in Topanga's, and she had a producer friend that was visiting,
Right.
just for a couple days. Aurora, hi Aurora, and I just never knew what to do with these songs, right? They're just, I mean, I love them all, but I release them and I forget about them. So
Yeah.
it's just this big floating island of songs, and not arranged in any coherent way or anything. So I listened to some of my stuff because I was playing live there. It was a birthday party, and she says, "Oh my, I love your shit," blah blah blah. So I turned her on to my website. She went. And she said, what she did was she goes, "Give me about 2 hours." I said, "Okay." She's come back in 2 hours because she was staying at the house
Yeah.
down the way. I came back, and here what she had done was she created 3 albums for me. 3 Days from Anywhere, Bring Back the Sun, and shit, I can't remember the name of the third one. Anyway,
That's a great name.
It's a great
Shit,
one, right?
I can't remember the name of the third one.
so hey, yeah, I aim to please. I am a professional. So each album is a song title, and she arranged the songs in a really coherent, fabulous way. So I'll be releasing those all at once. You could buy all 3. They sort of tie in, is it like an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, or they stand alone individually.
Where are you going to be releasing them?
Independently, they'll be on iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, so you should be able to get them fairly easily.
Awesome. So where can people find you online?
Just Google my name, Brian Senator, BryanSenator. There's Reverb Nation. I have an official Facebook page and a regular Facebook page. You can wherever you want.
And where
Anywhere.
can people find you in Topanga?
In Topanga.
I mean,
Well,
you guys found each other in Topanga,
We-
so where can people
Well, there's-
find you in Topanga?
There's 2 places in Topanga. There's Froggy's
Yeah.
and there's
but
Abuelitas.
there's no
and
more
that's it.
Froggies right now.
No, he's reopening it.
They reopened.
Every Friday.
Every
When did
Froggy's
is
Friday.
that? And they're just closed during the
Really?
week, and it's everyone get yourselves down to Froggies in Topanga.
That's right. Right
Is
off
it like
Topanga
old
Canyon.
school Froggies?
Old school Froggy's.
That is one of the best places in all of LA.
Yep.
Don't have
Go
to
down
say.
to Froggies.
Froggy's Fridays.
Froggies Fridays. I bet you can see some real interesting people.
And some good music.
Yeah, always
Oh,
great
yeah, but-
music.
Not always.
Well, when we went.
Well, not always. That's true.
Sometimes there's no music.
The truth is the truth.
Sometimes people are really shit.
Sometimes there's no music.
We love everyone in Topanga.
Yeah. But
We get an A for effort.
where else in Topanga can you find? Like Hanny, you can always find them at Mimosa
Mimosa during the days.
during the days.
During the days, and then it's Abby's or Froggy's or down at the center. There's a lot
What's
of
the
interesting
center?
things going down at the center now in Topanga. They
That
roam.
sounds scary.
It,
Down
well,
at
it
the
was
centre
scary.
in Topanga. That
It
kind of
was
freaks
scary.
me out. The name.
What is the center?
The center is the center. It's where all the businesses are. There's an old.
Oh, like down where Hidden Treasures
Exactly.
is, and the
There's
little
the- right
in
to
the
the left.
Seventh
restaurants
Ray.
and-
Right. So now on the right hand side is the newer development. On the left hand side is the old center.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of new things going on down there. My friend Thanos just opened a studio to teach piano to children. I mean, he really made it beautiful. There's Rome Creative is there. They're another
there-
wonderful art studio. So go down and check that out too while you're down at Froggy's or Abuelitas.
Isn't there a music shop down there?
There used to be. That was Cayenne's music shop called Rooted Music.
Oh yeah, we
Right.
went in there once.
Yes.
It's not there anymore.
No longer there.
Oh. Sorry
And I had a
about that.
studio there for a brief while, but that's no longer there. either.
Where did you guys meet again?
At
At
Abuelita.
Abuelitas in the Corral.
Where is that?
We pass it all the time. It's the
Next to
one
Hidden
that-
Treasures, across the street.
Yeah, it's the one that's lit up all pretty when we drive home.
Is that a Mexican restaurant?
Yeah.
It is.
Is it good?
It is.
Good fajitas.
I never had the fajitas.
That's all he eats when we go to a Mexican
You know, I'm
restaurant.
such a white guy. I get the taco salad. It's the least real Mexican dish. I just like eating
I'm a
the bowl.
fajita man. Anyone says you don't like Mexican food, I'm like, I love fajitas.
Oh, fajitas are the best thing in the
Fajitas are
world.
bomb. Fajitas and Baja Fresh American style tacos. I mean, that,
Which
I
don't
love
think I
Baja
would
Fresh.
qualify as Mexican at that point.
I love Baja Fresh.
shrimp
Yeah, Baja Fresh is awesome.
American style tacos are perfect for me without the coriander or cilantro, as you guys call that jive.
Now, if you really want some really, really good stuff, if you're ever in Venice, Santa Monica on Lincoln, it's right above Rose, going north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's the shopping center, and there's this little tiny. It looks like a. Remember? Well, it looks like a taco stand. There's no inside to go into. It's just a counter that goes all the way around, and everything's
Okay.
in Mexican. It's called Mariscos, La Playita, which means little beach.
Right.
It's the best Mexican food
Really?
ever.
Let's check it out. It's right by Whole Foods.
It's right by Whole Foods. You'll see it because there'll be a line of Latinos like standing in line to eat there.
Sure.
And you.
That's a
And
sure
me.
sign it's good
And
food.
the locals that know, because it's not a highly advertised place. Like, you could easily drive past it and not see it.
Wow.
Sounds
There
great.
you go.
Let's check it out.
So we got another garden session song today to
Sure, we could-
chill out, relax
Cool.
to.
Crank out one more, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What's this one gonna be?
Whoa,
I might
play
make you
this
crank
one.
out two more. I mean, who
my.
knows? You know, it's wakey time.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Well, we'll try to keep it mellow. This one's called Back to You.
Bring it back to me.
I'll bring it right back to you. It's all in the way she looked at me. It's all in the way it needs to be. Can't you see? Smell of wine and cheap perfume come rushing through the air. Looked at her, she looked at me as if to say she did not care. Oh, the way she held my hair, yeah. You think I'd understand by now. Oh no, the way she rolled her eyes, it's no surprise. Come on, babe, I need you to tell me now. So I'm coming back to you now. Coming, oh, coming. So I'm coming back to you now. Ooh, yeah. It's all in the way she said goodbye. Made me cry, yes, he did. It's all in the way it needs to be. Can't you see? Smell of wine and cheap perfume come rushing through the air. I looked at her, she looked at me, as if to say she did not care. Oh, the way she held my hair, yeah. You think I'd understand by now. No, the way she rolled her eyes, it's no surprise. Come on, babe, I need you to tell me now. It's all coming back to you now. Coming back to you now. Ooh, yeah, coming back to you now. It's all coming back. Coming back. Ooh, it's all coming back to you now. Yeah. Ooh, There you go.
That was great.
Did it come back to you?
It came back to me. Touch me. Touch me.
This is nice out here. I like the outdoor sessions.
It isn't it? It's just
Yeah,
a lot
you're
more chilled out.
First garden session.
I'm the first garden
the
session.
First garden
Yeah.
session.
Oh, I'm
How
honored.
lucky are you?
I'm honored.
Back.
A newlywed?
A
And the
newlywed.
First garden
It's about
session.
new beginnings, right?
Yeah, there you have it. Back with Aaron and Phil. I mean, I couldn't think of anything better than that. If you
This is
ask
it.
me.
This is the pinnacle.
This is it. We always have a
I
blast.
hope not, for
We
your
do.
sake.
No, it is. Why wouldn't it be? It's always fun.
It is always fun having you on our show.
I never say no. I don't think I've only had to say no one time, I think.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
So,
I aims to please.
So when do you set off on this tour?
Hopefully October the 20th
October 20th.
is when we're sort of...
coming up.
Yeah, it's when we're sort of the penciled in date. But it'll be around there.
Well, you'll have to come back in as soon as you're back.
Oh, I
on your
will. I'll
tour.
come back with all kind of good stories, I'm sure.
Yes.
Although Christopher won't be with me, it'll probably be more of a G-rated version of things on the road. Oh, well, that's not
No, you
true.
might
Her and I have
bump.
some Hellraisers.
So has he fell out with you, Christopher, or
He sort of fell out with everyone. I mean...
doesn't seem like it'd be hard for him to do.
No, and the thing is... What's that thing, that old saying, like hardest thing is with lies that are mixed with the truth. All right, because blatant bullshit is like, oh, there you go, like someone shit on the table, there it is. But if you don't see it and you smell it, you're like, it's a little weird, it's a little fishy, but I don't see anything.
Right.
But it was fun, the clipper thing on his finger, to watch him sweat for 10 minutes. It was pretty good.
Oh, every time you guys came in, we would be in the car on the way home, like, how much do you actually believe that he said?
Oh, it's just...
Right.
And I have to tell you, he caught me off guard on the show a couple times. I mean, which is a good reason to go back and watch some of the older ones, because it's worth it.
It is worth it. They were some of the most entertaining shows
Some
that we've had.
outrageous things that I
Yes.
can't even remember how.
Yeah.
That's
And
how
some of the
outrageous
best
they were.
music that we've
Yeah,
had.
it was.
Oh, thank
He
you.
was.
He's a great harmonica player.
He is.
Well, and
That
down to
might
you
be
as
it.
well.
Thank you.
That might be him for you. He's just a great
Just
harmonica
stick a harmonica player in his mouth.
I don't know why
and
he didn't
suddenly
do
he's a good
that.
person.
Yeah, just stick it. You're right. Put the harmonica every time he talks shit. Put a harmonica in his mouth.
Right.
Shut up.
I mean, on the road, he was kind of unbearable because the first time we went on the road, we were in his Mercedes. A nice Mercedes, big black Mercedes, but just to hear him constantly,
Yeah.
you're like, okay. You know, and then we get to a town, and I'm trying to speak to the fans and everything, and it's wonderful, and I just go, God, please don't let him speak. So we go out and we interact, and then next thing you know, someone goes, tell a story about Madonna or some shit, or how Elvis Presley had his penis cut off, or I don't know, some weird stuff that's non-verifiable. Oh, no, it was Michael Jackson, actually. That's what he said. He goes,
He
it
had
was
his penis
impossible That's what he said. He goes, I knew Michael Jackson. I know it was impossible for him to have molested those children because he was castrated at age 11 or something. I'm like, okay, how do
Stick
you...
a harmonica in your mouth.
Right, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Our next song, he did that on the road. It was unbearable. It was hilarious.
All right. So we were just talking at the break about we were reminiscing
My
about
old
the
road
last
buddy,
time. Yeah, last time you were on the show with Christopher Robin.
Christopher
Is
Robin.
that actually his name?
I'm not sure. He's known by two, Christopher Robin and Christopher Holliger. I believe Holliger, I
Is
would
his
guess,
real
would
name.
be the real name.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Definitely, because he is full of shit.
Oh, he's
So-
John Belushi, but like as a harmonica player and professional bullshitter. It's great.
That's an image.
That's
I'll
it.
tell you what, though. I mean, he doesn't. He's not mean. He's not mean spirited. He doesn't go out to hurt anyone. He's just a bit of a shyster. That's all.
Yeah, he didn't seem malicious at
No.
all. Or anything.
Not malicious. It's more like love me, love me, love me. I'll tell you anything you want to hear.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff you don't want to
Very
hear.
Oh, and he'd be shocking sometimes just on purpose. We'd go into a scenario and meet with some fans after a show, or talk with the club owner or the
Yeah.
bar owner after a show, and he would just blurt out something so arbitrary and random and just off-putting, just to shock. And I would just,
Thanks.
we won't see you again. Thanks a lot.
So anyway, let's get back to this love of your life marriage here. I want to know a bit more. Where did you guys tie the knot?
Oh, we did it privately at home.
Home.
It was a little home thing. Yes. And once again, I have to say no rings because we're getting the matching
Tattoo?
tattoos, which I believe was your idea, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The
That little
lovely
voice
Laura
from
says
outside.
yes.
You hear that,
It was her
folks?
idea.
Mhm.
So what are they going to look like?
Well,
Can
we
you
have
share that with us?
yeah, we have our own little silly thing. We have I know there's 3 M's, and they're all capital letters, and they all run together, and they're supposed to look sort of like a crown as well, and it means met my match. Or because the first
I'm matching.
No, the first time she actually posted it, we had talked about how cute it was. Like, we're gonna need MMM, and the first time she posted on my Facebook wall, I'm like, why is my fiance at the time? I go, why is she posting on the wall? I don't get it. Is it sexy or
Yeah,
is she
every time
hungry
she-
or
It's
she smell
McDonald's.
something?
We grilled raw onions.
That's the way you like it.
So,
What were we talking about?
before a break, we were talking about your recent marriage to the lovely Laura,
Right.
And the fact that instead of getting normal wedding rings, you guys
Getting
are going to
tattoos?
get
Right, yeah.
Mm.
Little tattoos with MMM. It stands for met your match.
That's very
That's what we're
sweet.
doing. I'm scared shitless because it'll be my first tattoo.
Oh, you don't have any tattoos?
I have none.
It's funny you say this because I'm gonna get a tattoo soon at
You
some
just-
point.
you're
I've
just telling your whole
decided
family
it.
that.
Yeah, I've decided.
You've
it.
decided?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're gonna get?
I know exactly what I'm gonna get, but I'm really scared about the pain. I reckon I'd have got one about 10 years ago if I wasn't for the fact that it might hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. The pain scares me, and where
On
it's
your
at scares
finger?
me. Right. It would be different if it was on my thigh or someplace where you can tolerate it.
Right, right.
This is kind of tender.
It's just bone and nerves.
It's just bone and... Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, originally when I went in for a tattoo, I wanted one on the bottom of my foot, so you'd only see it like now if I had my flip flops off. And this is when I was younger, and I wanted like a smiley face on the bottom of my foot, like hello. And I went in, the woman was like, "Do you know how painful that would be?" And she's like, "We recommend you get one somewhere else." And I was like, "What about my ankle?" And the woman was like, "You need to go away and rethink all this." And I'm like, "Thanks for telling me that."
You need to
You
take
need to
off.
go away.
You need to go. So
Yeah.
but I'm committing to it.
Well, that's amazing. And I always thought for myself, like, what actually do I need to advertise on my body that's so important in my life that I want it there forever and have to look at it? And I just couldn't think of any. That's the only thing that worked, and I figured it's on my damn finger. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
So I was gonna say, don't you just love Erin? She always remembers where we left off.
That she does.
Because I ain't got a clue where we were.
Absolutely lost too.
I'm like, where were we?
That's my special
She's like
skill.
the anchor in the port in the storm, right?
Exactly.
Thank you. Wow.
We're
That's how it works.
We're just wrecked on a ship somewhere.
Well, this is the first garden session,
This is right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
so this is the.
We've had some technical issues to work through.
That's
In
okay.
the garden session.
That's
'cause-
okay. I'm proud to be part of it, like the first Apollo mission.
Yeah. Anyone that watches the show, or you've been in the show before, we always know that Erin is the one that keeps us going forward.
That's
if
right.
it was a show with just me,
We'd ramble on for days.
We'd be lost with the fairies.
Is it Thursday already?
We also have the great and powerful Oz
Oz.
behind the camera.
Yeah, he sorts
who's
things out.
keeping
Jason.
going.
Right on. Much
Thank him
thanks
again
to him.
for
Let's
this.
give
Absolutely.
Jason a round of applause. Great and powerful Oz. He's waving to us, but
Fantastic.
you can't see him because he's behind the curtain.
So this match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven.
I can't believe. If you'd have asked me when you came in on the last show,
Right.
if I thought you'd be married right now,
You'd say hell no.
that's what I'd say.
Oh, and the weirdest part about this relationship is I've never had, well, it makes sense that it's this one, but I've never had sort of in Topanga, like a whole, how do I want to put it, an endorsement of a whole community. People just come up to this, I love this. You too, love it. And there'd be people I wouldn't even know. I'm like, who is that? Okay, you love it, great.
It's that guy that's still on the trip from Woodstock.
Yeah, right?
What's your Topanga couple name then?
Oh, there was Bryora.
Bryora,
There's
oh, I
one.
like that.
Then what was another one? It was much more clever than that one. It could have been that much more clever. I don't remember it.
Ryan?
Huh?
Ryan or something?
LeBrian. That's what it was.
LeBrian.
LeBrian. That's
Sounds like a
right.
basketball player's name.
LeBrian. LeBron
Brian
LeBrian.
James.
Yeah, you
Good
have
call,
it.
babe. That was what it was. LeBrian. I don't mind. And for the first time in my life, obviously, and final time in my life, I don't mind being paired up like that. I've always sort of hated that.
Yeah.
You know, when your relationship's like, no, I'm not going to wear I'm hers, he's mine T-shirts and all that shit.
Yeah.
For her, I'd do it.
It must
Aw.
be love.
Must be goddamn love. Run from it. Run.
Run. Don't
doesn't
be
even
fooled by
yourself.
this.
So you were telling us also at the break how you guys for the last 20 years have kind of been in simultaneous places at
Yeah.
the same time
Yeah.
and not known about it.
Yeah, this is definitely the love show. We satellited each other for a good 20 years because we almost to the day moved to LA at the same time. Been roughly 20 years ago. So when I lived on La Cienega, she lived nearby. When I lived in Beverly Hills, she was a block away. When I lived off Melrose, she was about a block away. But we never actually physically met.
And if you guys split up, she will find you.
She will find me. It's inevitable. She's been following me this whole damn time.
Can't help being so cool.
That's right. Can I say?
So
No,
what's Laura's favourite song that you
I don't know. You have to ask her. What's my favorite song of yours? Your favorite song of mine?
Colors. And I like Backyard Beauty.
Oh, Backyard Beauty Queen in these colors. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, I think since we're in the backyard,
Backyard,
we should
it's
do
Backyard Beauty.
Should I sing
Queen.
Backyard Beauty Queen?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
my lord. Okay, let's do
Can
it.
you do that?
I can do
It's
it.
Garden
I'm excited
Sessions.
about
We
this.
got.
I can't say it's been forever since the last time I surrendered. I lost this war and all the battles in between. Now you're standing there before me like a still unwritten story. A chance to be the best I've ever seen. You know what I mean, yeah. My backyard beauty queen. Now it used to be so easy, but little took to please me. All that's changed, it's not so simple anymore. There's no time to push and fail, let it all go straight to hell. Fixed or broken, I can't tell. The guys I've never seen, yeah. Backyard beauty queen. Cause I really need to know. Does it feel that way down deep inside, or it just for show? The candle burning at both ends tends to leave a glow, always twice as bright, don't you know? Hey, hey. Ooh, yeah, yeah, babe. Ooh, ooh, do, do, yeah. These things tend to be forgotten when a heart's been spoiled rotten. Bitterness is all that's left to show, babe. Like everything I ever told you, be careful what they sold you, 'cause a guarantee isn't always what it seems. But I see you in my dreams, the backyard beauty queen. 'Cause baby,
really need to know, does it feel that way down deep inside, or it just for show? And a candle burning at both ends tends to leave a glow, always twice as bright. Don't you know, my backyard beauty queen? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Backyard beauty queen, babe. Hey, backyard beauty queen. Yeah. Here in the backyard, heartbeat of the planet. First backyard sessions. Oh, here we go, babe. Oh yeah.
Woo!
That one gets getting hot out here.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
All right, backyard
I
beauty
love
queen,
that.
backyard song.
Backyard
Wow.
Not
I love
sure what it
you did
means.
there.
Like
I love
that?
what
You like
did
how I
there.
did?
Wow.
See what I did there?
Oh,
You see how that works?
just on it.
I'm telling
I
you.
can't we see the ball?
We were
Lines on it.
we were talking about this earlier today. I still have no idea what a backyard beauty queen is.
Right?
Just sort of made sense.
I like it.
Hmm? But it's terrible on a set list when I hyphenate the letters to the songs. It's barbecue. It's BBQ. It sort of just takes a little something from the song for me. It's like, let's play barbecue.
It's fake
Well, maybe you fell in love with someone at a barbecue. And she
No,
was
it's
the
weird. I
backyard
have no
beauty
idea what the
queen.
hell that means. I think it's just like a...
Talking about the
But that would be a
ladybug.
perfect song to play at a barbecue.
It could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
this is BBQ right now.
BBQ?
Maybe you should do a video of that song at a barbecue.
Right.
Barbecue. You
I
know,
should find
hot
one.
dog, jamming away.
I think it means someone that's pretty, but only in a conventional sense of like, as long as you don't go too far outside of the block, you know, she's cute.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But up
I
to,
was
if you
imagining-
try to stand her up to, you know, many other folks out of your small town, it's not going to look good. It's not going to be, you're not going to have a good time.
She looks great amongst the corn and the
Right,
ribs.
yeah, in the
But
in
out
Two
on the
Mule Town,
street.
she's hot. She's hot as hell in the Two Mule Town because there's, you know, there's only two other girls and they look like pro wrestlers.
Quasimodo and a
Mhm.
wrestler.
Right. Bring her out here though, not a good time.
Wow. So it's like that. in
Poor
Topanga.
girl. I can't believe I wrote a song about a poor girl like that.
No, I know you're a horrible person.
It's awful.
Is that why you used to have two girlfriends?
Because I'm an asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So what happened there anyway? What were their names
The
again?
truth
Oh,
is,
God,
because
Phil.
neither would commit, so it's not my fault, folks. Not my fault. So it's like, okay, we'll play that game if you want to play that game.
Well, plus, remember, it sounded as though they
I'm
were
sure my wife's
enjoying the
loving
chase.
it.
Yeah. They
What's
were
that?
enjoying the chase.
Yeah, so it sounded as though they were enjoying the chase, those girls. So,
Yeah, I guess so.
He told you about these two
Phil, why are you
girls?
trying to cause problems?
I don't
They just
know.
got married 5 days ago. What are you doing?
We almost made it through the whole hour. No, I'm kidding.
I told him yesterday. I got to think of some shit to say.
I don't think you're getting away scot-free
Yeah,
around.
exactly. It's coming to the end of the show. That's normally where I just come home.
Coming for the kill, right? You got me all safe and secure. I'm like, shit, this is going to be great. No, what?
No, it's a good job you got rid of those.
Yeah. That was funny, though.
It was a
It
great
was a
show.
funny show.
It was a funny show.
Yeah.
Christopher was on that show, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
that's
Yeah.
when we found out all kinds of things about Christopher.
Good heavenly
What
Lord.
what were their names again?
Sabrina and
Misty.
Missy.
Wasn't it? Wasn't Christopher say, if you took Sabrina's face
God.
and you
Yeah,
put
he
it on
did say something
Misty's
like that.
body,
Oh, God.
that would be the perfect one.
Yeah, but you'd have to throw away both their brains. You have to walk
they
around
had
with a zombie.
brains.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. The head tilts like that sometimes. You're not sure.
Yeah.
Like when a dog looks up at you.
Yeah, or like when you have one of those crazy
You can
rolling
hear
balls that has a
water.
little ball bearing in it too, you know,
Yeah.
because it's not. I don't think everything's to full
You
capacity
hear
up there.
water movers.
Exactly. Mhm. Don't go on a boat, honey.
But that was a long time ago.
That was
That was
back
ages
in time.
ago.
That was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Now
Why are you giving me
And-
the finger, honey? I don't get
and-
it. Just kidding. She's
And
not.
now we have the lovely Laura.
We do have
Yeah.
the lovely Laura.
Yes.
Kills
And you-
them all.
And you
Not
got
even
the
any
stamp
comparison.
of approval from Topanga,
That's right.
from the entire community
Oh
of
yeah,
Topanga.
we have the stamp of approval.
Is it,
Oh, thank God, I
Is
can
the
sleep
stamp
now.
a tree of life?
It's a big T. We have to. You can really sleep at night knowing that that's the case. No, they're all great down there. I mean, Topanga's a beautiful place.
And Laura's going to be your tour manager on this
She
upcoming
is. She's
tour.
going to be my tour manager. Thank God. Maybe things will go smoothly this time. Although they didn't go that poorly the other times. But
I love the harmonica.
I won't be afraid when you speak to the fans after the show. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I won't have a mortal fear of that happening.
Oh.
Are you going to take a band with you?
You know, thanks for asking. I actually have. I got to mention his name, Stephen Quadros. He's now my drummer. Fantastic guy. Quick story: we were up at Jane and Jamie's. Just people that own a lot of property in Topanga. They have a beautiful house. 4th of July. I played. It was a great time. And this guy comes up to me afterwards. Nothing out of the ordinary about that, but he starts to go on about how he saw what I was doing, and he sort of described it in a way that I never heard anyone describe it like he got it. And I'm thinking he must be a musician. Turns out he was a drummer. Turns out he's the drummer that Gene Simmons wanted to replace Peter Criss when Peter Criss was going to leave Kiss.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, okay, this guy, and you can, look it all up, and he's definitely not like a Christopher. I mean, he's a straight shooter, great guy. Steven, love you, bro. So we're going to try to bring him on the road, but he's a fantastic musician in his own right, and has done all kinds of stuff.
Have you
That
given
sounds
him a kiss?
Mwah. Well, you be careful with him because he's they call him the fight doctor. He's the guy that trained all the UFC fighters. He's super well known in that.
But has he impregnated mass quantities of lesbians?
Mass quantities of lesbian impregnations, I don't think so.
Okay.
For that one, you're going to have to go to the old Holliger. If he has a dick left, if someone hasn't chopped it off.
Yeah. Like Michael Jackson, apparently.
Like Michael Jackson,
Just like
right?
Michael
Maybe he
Jackson.
wanted to match up with his hero. I don't know.
Oh, I'd love to know how Christopher knew that.
Right.
He
That's a
must
good
have
point.
seen it.
How would you possibly know that kind of shit?
Because he was definitely too old.
He has some other kind of weird inside information that, and I remember after when I found out sort of what a goofball he was, I searched a little deeper, and it was amazing. On the internet, people blog shit, and then there's comment section. Well, someone had posted something about Madonna, and then right beneath it, Christopher had posted some outrageous story, and I'm thinking, oh, well, there he goes again. And then every single comment after was, "Where'd you come from? Boy, you came out of the nowhere. Boy, you're still full of shit, aren't you?" All these people that he had lied to and told bullshit stories had just commented one right after the other, and I'm thinking, that says something. That means that you're actively online,
Bullshit.
and you see this guy, and you know what I mean? You're like, that son of a bitch, I'm going to say something. Because you have to sign up for the message board. It's a whole rigmarole, right? You must really want to have to call him an asshole to do that.
Yep.
So I felt sort of bad for him.
In a small little way.
In the tiniest way possible.
Wow.
Like a, very, very infinitesimally small.
So these 3 albums that you have coming out,
Yes.
when are we going to be able to get them?
Well, those hopefully will be done. All the songs are recorded. Everything's mixed and mastered. The only thing we have to do now is pretty much print the CDs.
Okay.
Those go out to a replication house or whatever they call that, or they just make the inserts and put the CDs together. So hopefully, by the time we leave and go on the road, that's the...
That's very exciting.
Right, so we have some merchandise.
Yeah. Definitely need to
exciting.
get some merch.
Oh, no, we're looking forward to it. Especially, around Georgia and all that stuff, because they're really appreciative of live music. Because, and in LA, we're jaded.
Yeah.
You can go see Hank Williams tomorrow. You can go see Jerry Lee Lewis next week.
So you're
We'll
getting
pass
some
something.
T-shirts made with your face on it.
I don't know if I want to go that route. We could. We talked about it yesterday. I have a friend that offered to do that. My friend Juan at KGB Galleries. Anyone ever wants to go down and see some great art, go to KGB Galleries in downtown on Spring Street. But we thought about it. But my mug on a T-shirt, I don't know. Maybe of some other image or who knows. We'll
You
put
should
Laura's
just go
face on
for
a
it.
T-shirt. They'll sell more.
You
I
should
think it
just
should
go
be
for
your
it.
face on the T-shirt, and on the back it should say,
Brian Senator.
Perfect. Well, the other day we were driving down the street,
tour.
and there was a tour. There was a toilet. Someone was throwing away a toilet and left it out in the street and the sidewalk. I said, I should definitely sit on the toilet with a guitar and just say, "Taking my shit on the road" tour. 'Cause that's what it looked like.
Taking my shit on the road tour. I like it.
But I
You put that
rethought it
on-
that I didn't want to sit on someone's used toilet.
Oh.
The tour.
That was probably
Not a good idea.
A good decision for your
Yeah.
hygiene.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The poor hygiene tour.
So are we going to get lucky enough to hear one last song?
One
of the
last
day?
one.
Can you do
Let's see. What could I do? What could I do?
What was Laura's other favorite?
What was that?
You mentioned two. You mentioned two. You said Backyard Beauty Queen and...
Oh, I'll do
Colors.
this one. It's a
Okay.
short little cute one.
Okay. Is that what it's called?
It's called True Love Will Find You in the End.
Aww.
True love will find you in the end. You'll find out just who's your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. 'Cause true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking will it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. How will it recognize you until you step out into the light, the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. This true love will find you in the end. Don't be sad, I know you will. This true love will find you in the end.
Aw, that was very sweet.
It's the truth, too.
It's the truth.
This is definitely the love show.
The love show today
It
with
is
Brian,
the love show.
and we're very happy for you.
Right, thank you, my
yes,
friends.
Very happy for you.
I'm glad to be back. It's always a treat to come here.
We-
Do this with
we
you
love
guys.
having you.
We hope the next 5 days has been as good as the first 5
Oh,
days.
they will.
Get that paperwork filed. Are you going to get the tattoo before you go on tour?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Oh,
When's
Are
it
you guys
happening?
gonna do the tattoos yourselves?
Oh, no, we're going to go to her. I couldn't imagine that. It's not a prison way. Oh, no.
So when you planning on getting them?
Sometime next week, you want to do it or something? Yeah, very soon.
Well, they're leaving in hopefully 20 days. So
20
They
days.
got 20 days to get
It's
their
like a 20 days to get tattoos, throw a party in Topanga for everyone, which you guys are obviously more than invited.
Oh, thank you.
Please do come.
Thank you.
And what else? And put this tour thing together and get it done with. But I'm a little worried about the tattoo thing because don't you have to like wrap it in plastic and
Yeah, it's
that
about
whole-
3 weeks.
Is that what the deal is?
3 weeks of no.
How am I gonna do this with-
no water on it already?
Oh, just no water on it. Oh,
Because
okay.
I was gonna go get mine like as soon as I thought of it,
And you approve of
and-
all this behavior?
and
I can't control it.
Can't control him?
He's gonna do what he's gonna
no
do.
one's ever been able.
I like it. I like
I
it.
can't control myself. So.
What are you getting, by the way? Or you want not to
No,
disclose
I
that?
think I'm gonna get a little Om sign.
A what sign?
A little Om sign.
Oh no. Okay.
I was thinking
Like that
to
little
get-
Sanskrit thing?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting a tiny little sun,
That's a
tiny
great
little
one.
moon, and then a little Om sign.
That's perfect.
Only small. Only small. I can't.
No. You don't want to go the whole sleeve with it.
Yeah. Hey.
I
check
thought
me
I
out.
thought I would be a smartass one time, just getting tattoo. Little tattoo.
I was thinking of what do you call noughts and crosses over here?
Tic tac toe.
Tic tac toe.
Oh, the tic tac toe.
Tic tac toe.
That used to be a popular one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those. A tic tac toe.
And the little smiley face, of course.
Little
Yeah.
smiley face.
And the woman dancing on the sailor's arm when he
Yeah.
makes his muscles
You
rich.
could go really old school and just get like an anchor.
An
Like
anchor.
a sailor's anchor.
Arr, the anchor.
That would be kinda nice, actually, An anchor's nice.
So no, I was gonna go get one straight away, but I've just started surfing. So
Oh, congratulations, dude! You'll love it.
yeah, so I
Where do you surf at? Which beach?
Malibu at the moment.
Which one?
We
Zuma?
went to Zuma the other week and starting to do the one by the pier.
Oh,
very
right on.
Soon. But yeah, and
Congrats.
the water's like perfect temperature right now. So thinking of getting a tattoo and not being able to go in the water,
Because it's gonna get cold.
it's gonna get cold.
Oh,
very
and you
soon.
definitely don't want to expose that to ocean water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I got a friend coming out here next week who called me this morning to say, "Are you still thinking about a tattoo? Because I think we should go do that. I'm only there for 2 days. Let's go get out."
Uh-oh.
And I was like,
The drunken mate tattoo ding.
with my anchor.
Mom. With a heart.
I love you, Mom.
How big do you want it roughly?
No, I only want like tiny
Oh,
one.
that's perfect.
And I want a tiny one, and I want a sun and a moon to be really small as well. So it's just like
See, kids,
on the
this is
sun
what
and the sun and the moon on the side, and the Om in the middle.
This is why you stay in school, so you can become grown adults and sit outside and play music and discuss tattoos.
Tattoos, yeah, that's it. Stay in school, kids.
Later on, we're going to go off and get pissed.
Oh yeah,
That's
take
fantastic.
some acid like you got.
Oh my
yesterday.
god, yeah. My dear friend, for whatever reason, laid some hits of acid on me, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to ride the magic bus anytime soon.
No,
though.
no.
That's scary. That's scary stuff.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're afraid of getting tattoos, so let alone thinking about taking acid.
Oh, well, the worst acid trip story I ever heard, I don't know if it's an old wives' tale one or something, but someone told me somewhere along the line that he was having a trip and it wasn't that bad or it wasn't that great, and he saw Jesus sitting at the foot of his bed, and he went over and he went to Jesus, and then Jesus turned around, turned into this fucking devil, this grotesque creature, says, "Where's your God now?" and like scared the shit out of him. So that pretty
horrible.
much kept me away from Massive for a while.
And
Yeah.
now that guy, you can call him on his toll-free number, pay him $5 a month, and he is cheap. He can talk to God.
You can talk to God.
Welcome to
I was in a
America.
padded room right now over at Western Psych.
Still riding the trip.
Oh, I'm telling you. I knew I had a friend of mine, a dear friend. He's got a great band.
Tripping.
But he used to take mushrooms, and probably still does, and is not ashamed of it, so I don't mind saying it. But trips regularly and takes mushrooms regularly, and that definitely has an effect.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still very
Scrub
out there and
long-term
everything.
effect,
But
yes.
yeah, it's like not
Yeah,
something
and
you want to mess with.
I don't need to do any acid. Like, perfectly sober, I've had my dead cat appear to me at the foot of my bed in man form. So I don't need to do any acid.
Okay, yeah, that'd be enough for me.
Yeah, enough for me too. And you see why we're not wearing our wedding rings at the moment.
Says the plot thickens.
Rolling.
Where were we?
Well, they probably just saw a video, didn't they?
Well, he's gonna edit together. We don't know what will
Oh
happen.
my goodness.
Whatever
Yeah.
you just saw, I hope you enjoyed it.
If it was good, it was all me. If you didn't like it, not my fault.
It was us too.
I work off the principles of any
Oh, well,
major
we were
religion.
talking about acid before the
Acid.
break.
So
We were talking about
maybe they
acid.
saw some trip.
Maybe.
If you didn't see anything, you were tripping.
There is a video of me on YouTube, the one and only time I tripped, and birds sing along in the background, so find
So
it.
people can find that on
They can
YouTube.
find
And
it
if
very
you can't
easily.
hear the birds singing in the background, you know he was tripping.
Take more acid. They'll show up,
Get
don't
in
worry.
touch with Brian. He's got a nice little stash of it at the moment.
That's again, don't get in contact with me. I don't know what you're talking about. It was bad enough when Christopher was saying stuff last time. I'm really going to get a knock on my door from the NSA.
So anyway, it's come to the end of the show, hasn't it?
Oh.
But this has been an amazing first garden session, so thank you so much for joining
My
us,
pleasure.
Brian,
Thank
for
you, guys.
playing.
Always.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Brian,
lovely
it's
Laura,
been
for
awesome.
joining us.
Dude, anytime,
been
anytime.
awesome.
So good to see you.
You too, guys. You
And-
guys look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank
As
you.
do you too.
Aw.
And so after this upcoming tour, you're gonna have to come back on
I'll let you guys
and
know.
tell us all the stories.
Yeah, just look for me on the road. You can just Google my name and all my sites come up, and there should be a nice little tour schedule to let you know where I'm going to be and when.
And if you could tell people one more time how to spell your name and find you online.
It's Brian Senator, like Senator with an E. It's BryanSenatore. I know it's long.
It's almost musical. the way you
It's
did
right.
It is, yeah. It's
Hated it
fine.
growing up because the two names didn't match to me. One's Irish, but anyway, that's my name.
That's his name. Don't wear
And
it
that's
out.
how you can find him online.
It's always
Anywhere
gonna be
online,
the
just
same.
Google my dumb name.
It's always going to be the same.
It's always going to be the
His
same.
name.
That's right.
How lucky you are, Isma,
Yep.
That's true.
that you don't have that pressure to change your name.
Exactly. It's amazing, isn't it? It's
I'm
great.
sure it's been. I'm sure it's happened.
You know, actually, I went to school with this girl, and she got, sadly, their marriage didn't last, but they combined their two last names
Okay, I could see that.
to form a new last name, and then they both took it, which I thought was brilliant.
Did they
What was-
legally change? You mean
Yeah,
they morphed the
legally
two
changed
names?
it,
They didn't
yeah.
hyphenate. They morphed
Yeah,
the
no,
two names.
they morphed the two names.
And what was it?
Well,
It'd be like
I don't wanna-
Gabator for
I don't
us.
want to. Okay, well, it was his last name was Paladin, I think, and hers was Palmer, so they changed it to Palmden.
Bombden.
Palmden.
Bombden together.
Where's-
Thank
where's
thank
my
God
wife?
it's come
They were
again.
not-
I had made reservations. It's Mr. and Mrs. Palmden.
Bombden.
You bastard. All
Well,
right,
I
guys.
thought that
Did
was
they get
cool.
married at the Quickie Mart?
Okay, that's going to be the best joke of the day. I'm going to top that one.
So anyway, it's been a pleasure, Brian.
Always.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah,
thank you so much, and good luck on this
Oh,
upcoming
thank you,
tour.
guys.
And congratulations with your
Yes,
marriage.
Oh, thank you very
congratulations.
much.
And don't forget to check out his 3 new albums that are going to be released very soon.
We hope in a year and a half's time you're as happy as us.
I hope so too.
You say that with
I hope so
sarcasm.
too. That sounded very genuine.
Oh, didn't it?
I love you, honey.
Oh my. I could feel it.
I love you.
I love you too.
And we love you guys. Check in with us next week, 6 o'clock Thursday. On where can they find us?
You can find us on KXSR, and that's exciteradio.com.
That's right.
And we're Heartbeat of a Planet. I'm Erin.
And you all know who I am. Take care.
All right.
See you soon.
And this has been Brian Senator.
It has been.
It still is.
If you didn't know, this is Brian Senator.
In case you were wondering.
This is the KXSR Digital Broadcast Network.